Oh my goodness. Hey cuties, Lady Aether here. I'm actually on my way to the art show that I mentioned in the last vlog. Happy May. I don't have a list yet for this vlog. That'll be our next clip, but I just wanted to check in on the way to this event. I'm going to get some clips there, likely not with a mic just because there's going to be a lot of background noise, but I'll get some clips of the art and me with the art and all that stuff. So see you there. But on the list for this month, we have unbox pencils, show print and paints from I'm Painting Badly. I also have some other art to show from some fellow artists. Marker clip, find the sticker papers, learn and test the sticker machine, go through my inventory photos, which might not happen this month, update the website, also might not happen this month, bead plant pots, which I'm working on, and pick out art to print. So some of these are already underway. I'm going to get a clip of me working on the bead plants today, actually, while I'm getting that done, and I'll show you all what I have so far. And I actually have a survey that's live already, helping me pick which art should be prints and stickers, basically. Of course, ultimately I have final say, but it's good to get different eyes and figure out what hits home for people, So yeah, see you in the next clip. I wanted to grab a quick clip of all of the completed bead plants so far. So my dogs are upset that I'm outside without them, so I apologize for that. So they have wire in them, so you can position little vines, branches, whatever, how you want to. And this is the last one that's completed. I have some that are a work in progress. I have about 5 pots left, so I'm hoping to get those done before the market. So here is the art event that I took part in recently. It's through the You Aren't Alone project, and it's the yearly live art event. And this project is all about mental health and how people deal with it and using creativity as a tool in dealing with it. So I have a lot of good, strong feelings about this event. I always walk away from it really inspired and reinvigorated and reminded that the path that I'm walking art-wise is the path that I should be walking. There are so many amazing art pieces and installations. There were also some things you could interact with, interactive installations, as well as some spoken word and live music. And there was also an art auction, which I entered a print of my painting in, which, y'all saw me finish in the last video. And hey, my print actually sold. I also bid on a couple of paintings, or art pieces, I did win one of them, and you'll see a clip of that in just a little bit. There were some late entries as well, like this piece, which I thought was very interesting. And the venue is just gorgeous. It's an old factory warehouse, I think. And it has all of the structure in the ceiling and all the bricks, and there are these branches painted on what used to be doors.
Thank y'all so much.
I used to get all of these art subscription boxes. Like, I would get like 4 of them a month. So I have all these random art supplies, right? One of the things that I received in the past were these Rembrandt Aquarelle watercolor pencils. And of all the brands I have, these are my favorite. I just have like a mix of random pencils and random colors. So I bought a set. Today we're going to open these. I'm not going to bore you all with me swatching every color. There are 72 colors in here. We're not doing that today. We're just going to jump right in and play around with these pencils. And I want to layer them with some alcohol markers and see how that goes. I don't really know if I care to keep the sleeve. These are all our colors. Ooh. Got a nice range there. But for now, at least I'll keep the sleeve. Just gotta... It's kind of a tight fit, especially since the package got stuck next to my mailbox. Not in it, but next to it on a rainy day. So it got a little warped. There's a dent in the box. But anyway, just set this aside for now. And da-da-da-da. Look at those. It lifts out like this. We got pencils on pencils. Boom, boom, baby. And it's already organized in a nice order. It's not quite the order I would go with, but at least they're not all random. It's when they're all random that I'm like, what is this? So I'm just gonna stick these in the lid, I think. Yes, yes. Very nice, very nice. Oh, they were quality inspected. Quality test number 1. Oops. That's nice. So, we're gonna just, like I said, play around, layer some supplies, see how we go. I think experimenting with different mediums is a good way to get out of a creative rut too. I didn't think about what to draw, so I think we really are just gonna do some scribbling, see what happens, grab some colors I like, see how they combine with things. Like this looks good. Just do straight up black. Let that dry for a second. So it's not like night and day, but I mean, you can see it's putting pigment on top of the black. Okay, I think I'm done doodling this little moth wing. Look at this cool moth that I saw in my backyard. That's what the wing we were doodling. Oh, that looks crazy. Okay, the time has come to set up the scissor. Scissor? Juliet? I don't know. I've been putting this off for such a long time. And I'm sorry if this is a little wobbly. I'm trying out this like POV camera thing. So apologies. I'll look back and see what it looks like. But we're going to start pulling out these fancily packed items. So we've got documentation. Welcome to the future of making. Set that aside. And yes, the desk is a mess. I've been making things. We got documentation, power supply, power cord, accessories. So let's open this up. Okay, a lot of cardboard for something. 12-inch high definition cutter. New love story begins here. Setup information, I already have the app installed. Operation manual. We're gonna go on vibes. Power supply, power cord, accessories, okay. Let's get all these open. I am going to set up the plug and everything off camera. A box in a box. Just because I'm going to have to like get on the ground. Okay. Box. A lot of boxes. This one's in a Ziploc bag. Interesting. But I'll tell you why I'm doing this right now. The only thing holding me back from sending my wedding invitations is making the save the date magnets. This little USB to cutter cord. Hoping I can use Wi-Fi. Not sure what these are yet. I guess we'll find out. Maybe it says in here. But to make magnets, we need the cutter operational. So we're doing this. Is it 9:30 p.m.? Yes. Okay, so those are blades. Marker adapter, 45-degree blade, 60-degree blade, and blade housing. Oh, and it did also come with this cutting mat. Okay, I'm gonna do all this setup, and we'll come back. Okay, so we got it registered, we got it turned on. There's a cutter blade there. I have it set to blackboard, but we're going to do a cut test. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so I stuck a magnetic sheet on the sticky mat thing. I think that's right. We're gonna hit test cut. Oh, it was just trying to cut the mat. Okay. I don't know how this works. The getting started thing is not very helpful, if I'm being honest. Okay, so I'm going to re-stick this. I need to see it now. Okay, so I re-stuck it under the corner. I'm gonna hit test cut again. Alright. Now, it's stuck. There we go. Okay, let's see. We're gonna take this over here and check it. Now, I don't have a weeding tool. I don't have a weeding tool because that's not my plan with this. But it does look like it's not quite thick enough for a magnet. Looks like it's just cutting through the top layer. But it's almost there, so if we just bump up the cut depth just a tiny bit, I think we'll be okay. So let me try that. So I went ahead and rotated the magnet where we did the cut test before is over here. I'm going to go into our cut settings and increase the force a little bit. Oh gosh. Sure, let's try that. And then test cut. Alright. That was a mess. Let's do it one more time. I don't know where all this like excess mat is supposed to sit. I don't understand. I might need to watch a tutorial video if I'm being honest. Okay, hold you there. Hit test cut. Alright, I'm gonna. It's like not holding on. Okay, one more time. Oh my goodness. So, the problem is that it's not really grabbing it, it's just kind of shifting it around. Let me rotate this one more time, and we're gonna try this again. Okay, I figured out a couple of things. One, I upped the force a little bit more. I also fed it in through the back, which I think is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm not really supposed to have the cover open, but I want you to be able to see. So we're gonna do a test one more time. Making quite a lot of noise. Hey, there we go. It's a little messy because it's so fast. But that worked. That worked. So I think with that we can make our designs, print out some magnets. Let's see how it goes. Okay. I got the magnets printed. I'm watching a tutorial. This is loaded in. We'll see the next step. Okay, so I'm connecting to the Wi-Fi. Unable to join network. Okay, well, that's fine, because I did move this freaking thing to my desk because I thought I had to use the USB cable. But we'll see if I can connect it. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's connected now. It's connected. Ooh, whoa. Okay, it's finding the registration lines. It's doing stuff. It seems to be doing it right. It might be going a little too fast. This is crazy. By the way, these are printable magnets, so they're not going to be like waterproof or anything, but they should do the job. Okay, let's see. It looks like it worked. Heal this corner up. It worked well enough. I think on the next one I will increase the depth just a tiny bit more, just to make absolutely sure. But hey, this works. What do we think about my little magnet design? I'm going to put it in the invites. Y'all don't know the location, so this is fine to show. Alright, let's get the rest done. Aw, yeah. Also, is my mat dirty already? Yes. Yes, it is. There's moss and bits of wire and cat hair and all kinds of stuff in this room, so... Oh well, it still works. Yeah, now I have 15 of these. If I need to print more, I'll print more. Be excited. Also, really quick, I think I should address the fact that my audio changes during the course of this video. I got new mics. These Hollyland mics were recommended to me by a new Twitch pal, and my other mic was going out, which may or may not be evident earlier in the video. I haven't checked yet, but this one is nice and crispy. So, good purchase. Expensive purchase, but good. Okay, I figured it was time to check in where we are. Today is May 29th. So you can see I wrote March here. I don't know why I'm so stuck in March. May 29th. I need to get to editing, so let's see how far we got on the list. I have unboxed the pencils. I'm about to show paint and prints. I haven't done this marker thing. It's not going to make sense unless I'm using markers, so we'll keep kicking that can down the road. I haven't been able to find my existing sticker paper, but I ordered more. I have learned and tested the sticker machine. I made some magnets. I've gone through some of my inventories. This is like a half check. I've not done photos, but I'm not going to worry about this right now. I have been doing a lot of wedding prep instead. I have made several bead plant pots, and I picked the art to print. So I feel like overall, pretty good progress on the list. And like I said, we're about to go through some art that I've gotten from various sources. So I'm going to go ahead and get stream going, and we're going to look over some art. Okay, so like I mentioned, I did make some magnets. The original ones I made were for my save the dates for the wedding invites. But here's some other ones that I made. Some of them need some cleaning up because I was not super confident about the settings. But they came out cute. We have some Pride ones in here, since I'm doing a Pride market. Also, some of my emotes are in here. Well, a couple. Yeah, see there's some small tears that I need to fix. Also, some buggies. Point being, there's a lot of different ones that I did. So I'm just gonna go whoop. One of the other things I got done was making some prints. So we have a few different art projects as prints. So one of the main activities for the stream today is to sign these and sleeve them for the market. So all these prints are signed. Stick print onto this chipboard. Take a sleeve. Back to the grid. Alright. Enjoy the grid. I hope it's comfy. Hi, Dana. How are you? Oops, I left that in the sleeve. Make a pile of trash. And normally I would be putting business cards and stickers into here. Not stickers, so I'm doing it. But there's the result. I don't know. At least these is little sip of a void. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I hope you have a relaxing day. Whatever way you can. Alrighty, like I mentioned, I'm going to show off some art that I bought from people because I love to buy art from artists. Like, I love to do it, I'm going to link all of these people in the description. Most of them are on Twitch. One of them is YouTube only. So I'm just going to link whatever one social that is the most accessible, and you can find their other socials from there. So anyway, first up, I've got this double chest Minecraft double chest rug from Cuties. Very cool, very fun. I like it. He also sent me this little 3D printed chest with diamonds and a tiny little furnace in it, though those fell on the floor, so they're not in the video. Anyway, but one of the neat things about the chest is because it is 3D printed, and these are kind of a gear type hinge, it can sit partially open if I'm gentle with it. But yeah, I think this is fun. I think it's cute. So we got rug. And then also, I bought some paints. Some handmade paints. And a print from I'm Painting Badly, who's on Twitch. This is an original oil painting of his, but a print of it that I think is pretty cool and relatable because we all have a bit of an art mess, minus the cigarettes, personally. But you know, I think it was a good composition, and I love the colors. It's good and fun. I just really like the dark background with the colors pushed into it. I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. He does a lot of still lives and reproductions. And cool guy. Definitely check him out. He's making oil paints now as well. The next artist. The next person is the one that's on YouTube and Etsy only. But anyone that's on YouTube, I assume you know her. It's art by Catwalk, who is incredible. I got a couple of her countryside cutie pens. Also this really cute little rainbow paw notepad. And some stickers. I think it's all of the stickers that you use in her. Yeah. The goat, the duck, the pig, the cow, the bunny, and the sheep. Very, very cute. I got some other stuff here as well because I became a patron of some sucker for art. Twitch cat. Oh, adorable. Adorable. Yeah. Is there like freebie stickers for the Patreon or like the tier I was in or something? These holographic magical cat bookshelf stickers, which are very nice. And then the art print of the magical cat bookshelf. And also more art, because again, I love her stuff. I've been getting it on and off for years now. I watched all of her YouTube videos. We got this nice bird and cat drawing, painting. And then it's always packaged so nicely too. And some of these are Patreon exclusives. But, you know, it just means you might want to look into that. So yeah, you get a sticker and art print. They're the same. A little freebie sticker. Just a little bouquet. It's very cute. I also got this print from Forest Cabin Reads. This matte print, it almost looks like velvet. The black is so black. And I like the golden signature. She has a really cool process video for this on her YouTube as well as some other cool merchy things on her fourth wall. Next person, I have some stickers from. I've also bought paintings and things from him, but this is Krasian or Liam Fukuda. He also did my tattoo for me, and he's a wonderful soul and elements. And he actually just celebrated his 4-year Twitch anniversary, and that was a good time. Very skilled guy. He usually does like little 2.5 by 2.5 inch acrylic paintings. I also have some K-Bay art prints and a sticker. These are on photo paper, I believe, so I'm gonna be careful with them. Little stickers, cute, little frog prints, and then 2 of her oil paintings. Gorgeous work. She's been oil painting for over 10 years and does these realistic fantasy paintings. She's on YouTube and on Twitch, and I think she's phenomenal, and everyone should check her out. Next, we've got my good pal, Song of Usera. This is one of the Patreon exclusive prints. Very gorgeous. I love how much magenta is in here, and it's a good play with the CMY color scheme too. A lot of great perspective going on here. Another fantasy artist, amazing. Very, very cool. And then next, someone that I recently met named Suze, and her Twitch channel is Art by Suze. I bought this little koi fish watercolor painting from her. She does a lot of realistic florals and other subject matter, very, very pretty, and she sent me this little bookmark as well for free. And I'll make sure to as well. Really kind person, very sweet. She does incredible work and does not get enough attention. Next up is Meeksy. It's my friend Meeksy. She is an oil painter and does these great prints. She also recently started making stickers. And I have some originals of hers as well. Awesome soul, awesome soul. I'm actually going to see her gallery in Next up is another pal of mine. Next up is my friend Twitch Zimzel1000. I contributed to something where she needed to raise some money. She was having some issues that she opted to custom painting, which I thought was really sweet. So she made this for me and sent it over. And on the back, there's actually a second painting that's reactive. Very, very cool. And she sent me some stickers she can use on this. They're pretty. They're big and they're pretty funny. This one says, if you've fallen into a misplaced dimensional vortex, you may be entitled to compensation. Call the law offices of Erg, and Blork to find out more. Very cool person. She's an amazing painter, and she also has some really great digital storytelling. She also got this little confetti robot guy, and the witness candy corn. Zim is very cool. Next up is my pal Marley Raised, who recently started streaming, and she also launched her new comic on Webtoons, or Webtoon, and she sent me a friendship bracelet, which was already really sweet. She made this for me and sent it to me. But she also made this little painting for me, and it was so nice and so sweet, and her mouth was so cute. Very kind. Always lovely work. Adorable. Very interesting subject matters. And then, last but not least, last to come in, but definitely not least, is Kel's art. First of all, we got these cool stickers. Look at these. But I got a couple of originals, Kel's, because I'm a nut and a fan. I have another original from her too, but it is in the box somewhere. Because that's my life right now. So first of all, look at these marshmallows. Look at these happy, fun, soft, colorful marshmallows. Isn't that stunning? Kel's started oil painting very recently and is absolutely killing it. Stun. Great texture, great colors. And then this watercolor piece, which is just very cozy and calming and a good reminder to just take a moment, take a break, take a breather. So soft, so nice. I want a nice cozy chair with a throw blanket and just surrounded by plants. It's very nice. Love it, love it. So many cool artists, so many wonderful people. We're just gonna do a little rewind back through all the great pieces that we just looked at. And with that, I'm going to consider this vlog done. I am going to be adding a poll on the community tab just to get y'all's opinions on whether you want to continue with the monthly longer form videos or if I should switch to maybe like every 2 weeks. They'd be a little shorter, but they'd come out more often, so you know, pros and cons. This month has seemed a little bit all over the place, but that's because it has been. If I'm being honest, I've been doing a lot of different stuff, and also dealing with, you know, work and doctors and whatever. So yeah, you know, it's been interesting. I'm really hoping that things will calm down a little bit in June after the market, and I'm done prepping for that, and that I can get back to just making some projects that I want to work on and go working on my personal art and portfolio and those kinds of things. I am about to go on a trip next weekend, so I won't be posting around that time on any of the platforms, but I should be back after that, and I think y'all are great. I appreciate you watching the video. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Watch out for my shorts. I'm also posting reels on Instagram and TikTok videos. They're the same across the 3 platforms, but so, you know, choose your platform. But I think y'all are great. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day and that you don't forget to stay charming. Goodbye.